Hi Gemini, this is your weekly tarot with Sparrow. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the energies that are surrounding you, the energies coming towards you, as well as your best guidance forward. So we're just going to dive right on in here, Gemini. Gemini, I'm feeling like many of you are juggling a lot of things right now. It could be quite busy, trying to figure out where to best prioritize your time. I feel like there's this effort to restore balance, or you are restoring balance, whether you know it or not, as how I'm feeling it, as well as stepping into kind of a new frontier in some way in your life. And there's just like a whole new landscape in front of you. Well, let's see what Spirit has to tell us. The current energies for Gemini, Spirit. What is currently surrounding Gemini? Thank you. Well, doesn't surprise me. Having the Death card come out, we do have this card of transition. Now, this is also synonymous with rebirth, right? So you're transitioning from, I did say a whole new frontier. I was picking up on just, exiting one large cycle of your life and moving into a new. Underneath this, I see you coming out more grounded in your heart space after a time of conflict here with the Queen of Cups, Five of Wands. And oh my goodness, as I was just about to put the deck down, I'm noticing the Fool card at the very bottom, which is, again, this is literally, this Death card going into this rebirth, new energy. This is a brand new chapter. So the Spirit is actually reiterating that. You are stepping into a brand new chapter. I feel like many of you have released some heavy burdens or in the process of completing that phase of releasing some heavy burdens, because you're moving forward into lightness. And like I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to share something with you. When I said a whole new frontier, I said that because the vision in my mind was that Sound of Music landscape where she was like, the hills are alive, and she was doing circles in the forest that are in the field. And check out this card. This card always reminds me of that song. The hills are alive. Look at that. With the sound of freedom, newness. Yes, new beginnings. Okay. Holy smokes. Okay, taking this card out. It's coming up in reverse. This is to clarify here. I did see this a bunch when I was preparing the cards. It does not surprise me. Seven of Wands. This is where something has caught you off guard. You've had to feel like, a sense of competition or defensiveness. Now, this is in regards, so I'm getting clarity here on this conflict. There's something to do with fighting for, I want to say, take that loosely, but fighting for a connection. That's really interesting, because that's exactly what I'm seeing here. There is a connection that means a lot to you, where there could have been conflict, but there's a renewal happening because of this Death card and all the other cards we're seeing here. So, okay, Spirit, I'm listening. What more in this current surrounding energy with this Two of Cups? What else do we need to know? Yeah, like I said, it's taking some courage, some strength to face whatever it is you're facing right now. But when you least expect it, there is an absolute, I heard rebirth just now, which, takes me back to that rebirth card. This renewal of new life. There is new life where there was once conflict. You're finding a newness around a situation. I feel like it's an existing situation that's birthing forth something new. And again, a wand energy under conflict at the base of the deck. Amazing. So we have King of Wands with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is where there could have been an exchange of, more direct communication. Could go all the way from direct to actually cutting and hurtful. Might be different for everyone, but there was, again, this card of conflict, but also this indicates cutting away, cutting your losses, like relinquishing certain things that you are not for you to carry, in order to move on in your own inner strength, in your own self, and move forward to these new opportunities that Spirit has for you. Okay. So I am seeing here more of a fiery, passionate energy. This could be you or another person around you, as we picked up on that soulmate partnership. Now, this Two of Cups, again, this does not have to be romantic. I just want to say that this Two of Cups card can be a very aligned, harmonic business partnership, all the way to, you know, a family member. But for many of you, it could be romantic. Now, as I was saying, there's a lot of fire, passionate energy coming out. And it's leaving you, like, I feel like you're remaining in what is driving you forward. Like, you're not letting go of what's true for you. Okay, well, what else about this here, Spirit, do we need to speak more on? Wow, like Lover's card. All right, so card of illusion underneath. Okay, we're going to be weaving all of this together here for you. Now, the Lover's card is traditionally a choice point card, and that's exactly how I'm taking this. I'm not necessarily feeling that this is about a romantic necessarily connection with the, as it sounds, lovers, because it's coming out over top of this Seven of Cups, which is all about, you know, choices, having many options. Which do I choose? What is going to serve me? And you're at this choice point here. So Spirit is saying with this clarification that in order to really be clear and to know, and you know, I'm getting a very strong message of intuition around this Strength card. She's very much aligned in her divine self, okay? Is that it's going to be necessary, as I mentioned, to let certain things, you know, dissolve, or let them go. Things of the past that just weren't serving you or weren't aligning. I really like that word for you in this reading, and not aligning for you, because the Lover's card is all about inner alignment as well. Your masculine, your feminine, but it's this letting certain things go that are not in alignment for you in order to discern your best path forward. And you're going to find it. I see you here with a lot of you're a visionary. I'm seeing this as you here with this King of Wands, sensing that as like you holding a vision for what it is you want quite strongly, and then therefore actually manifesting it. You're finding it. And this Page of Wands is actually a page who's been through his own transformation. So I don't see this as being an immature energy for you, as some readers may. I am seeing this here as you've gone through a transformation quite clearly. And I feel like you're kind of you're moving into the ability to really feel like you're ready to action yourself forward. Okay, so Spirit, what is coming towards Gemini? What do they need to know in terms of what's coming towards them? Interesting. I'm just like taking a look back over all of these cards. Yeah, I did channel through at the onset of the reading about moving into more balance, and that's, you know, running right into that whole alignment piece as I'm seeing that Two of Cups in reverse and the Lovers here. It's just like this coming into more of an alignment as you're going through a transition, moving out of some chaos or conflict. So what is Gemini moving towards, Spirit? Okay, thank you. What is Gemini's moving towards? Wands energy yet again. And this is a passionate potential spark of new life that I spoke of earlier, that I do see you actioning yourself upon, because you're moving towards this being made known. If you have not seen it in your sphere just yet, it is there. Some of you have already come across this new opportunity or a new start, new beginning to something. Take it as that resonates. And some of you are yet to have this unfold, all on our own timelines, but there is this potential of new life, and I do see you taking a hold of it. And I do see you as, yes, you are tired. You're coming from kind of a point of exhaustion, to be honest, with this Nine of Wands, more Wands energy. I just feel like there's just been so much going on in your life, which I did channel it to start, but it is all this new opportunity, this new spark of life is actually something that's going to be a start to your long-term, your long-term fulfillment, your long-term stability in both, you know, finances, in your home life. This is really something you can anchor yourself into and build for the long term. So anybody looking at new, you know, business opportunities right now, or perhaps it is you've stumbled into like the love of your life, whatever this wand represents for you, or maybe a choice to go back to a passion of something you've been passionate about, whatever this is for you, it has deep roots, and it has roots too that's going to, you know, take you into the long term future. And you know, with that 9 of Wands, I have to say that's always a card for me here of, you know, don't give up now. Don't give up now. I feel like there's so much opportunity that is ahead of you here. Yes, so this is great. We are coming out of lack, scarcity, even, you know, being a little bit tight on your finances. You're moving out of that. There's this new opportunity that has you being able to stand in this Emperor energy. Now, I have to say, it just, you know, all flowed through. The Emperor is the major arcana representation of Aries. Aries is a fire sign. We've been seeing all these wands, which is all about fire. It's all, wands represents fire. And it's like, I'm seeing you as being passionately focused and driven, a visionary towards something. I'm seeing you grab a hold of this passion, fire energy. And here we have the ultimate representation in the major arcana of a fire sign. So it doesn't mean you, Gemini, have to be a fire sign. It's the energy that I see you embodying as you're moving forward into this new opportunity. Wow. Yes, so much more stability that's coming in for you. And I just feel like it's all about gaining balance and gaining a clearer vision right now. Okay, and what is their best guidance? Wow, this one just like, I couldn't even hold it out. There it is. Okay, Temperance card, which I saw in my initial preparation shuffle. The Temperance card, wow, I love this. This is exactly where I was feeling intuitively for you. The Temperance over the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, okay? So this is all about, you know, having patience with this process right now. Trust in the process. Trust that you know, in your divine knowing, that you know everything you've been led through and gone through, all the challenges, everything you're so tired from, it is for a purpose. It is for a purpose, Gemini. And you're being brought into what is going to be a better fit for you. And it's not only a better fit, but it's going to be a fit for the long term. This is all about, you are crossing a finish line. You are coming into a more stability, celebrating that. And you know what's fantastic? It's not even just in the external. It's this ultimate inner stability, your inner fulfillment. My goodness, Geminis who are resonating with this, you must have really been doing a lot of work on your own personal life, your own you know, personal evolution, because for all of these cards to come out how they have, I can see that without even seeing other cards like the Magician and such, I can see that what you are manifesting on the outside is a direct reflection of what you are, what the work you have done on the inside. For me as a reader, when this card is just behind this one, just a little insight on how I read, is that this is what came first. This is behind what's coming. And so you're finding this inner fulfillment, your inner happiness first, and it's showing up on the outside. Of course, it takes time to manifest from what we see in our mind's eye, what we want to envision, who we are, we're trying to hold ourselves in a certain way, right? Like I can see through tempering different energies and tempering different obstacles and things in life. All of that inner stability, that inner strength, remember, that you are building within yourself is now moving forward. You're going to start to see it come to life in the future. You're quite literally manifesting, that stability and happiness and fulfillment on the external, and it's translating to your finances. It's translating this potential into a long-term stability, yeah, and it's all stemming from within. So what can I say? This is absolutely, like, you couldn't give a more wonderful message if you ask me. So kudos to all of you beautiful Geminis who are absolutely sitting at home watching this and going like, hell yes, heck yes, I've done all that work. Oh, you better believe it. That is me. You know, kudos to you. I know I'm reading for a large group of you, so I'm, yeah, very honored. Okay, so anything else, Spirit? Last, oh my gosh. Ha, lovely. Okay, so Spirit, okay, you know what this deserves? This deserves a ding, because we have 2 Ace of Wands coming out as my very last shuffle. Spirit is going, yes, let me encourage them a little bit more. If you were tired, if you're going through this transformation, hello, literally, you can bet on it that there is something is going to spark your interest, spark the fires in your heart. You're going to be reignited, and it's going to be, remember that Fool card, I don't think it's there anymore, that we saw at the bottom of the deck when we had stopped that time. It's a brand new beginning for you. There's something that's going to be sparking here for you, that's going to be leading you forward. And again, this is coming out over the Queen of Pentacles, indicates to me that it's saying, yeah, you're going to have enough to provide not only for yourself, you're going to have enough to provide for your family. If you have a family, for those around you, you're going to be surrounded by abundance, and it's going to be very, very good for not only your material realm, but it's going to allow for time for you to also look after yourself. So there's a very self-nurturing kind of energy that Queen of Pentacles. She's like the mother of the tarot, and it's like just so nourishing and lovely. So it's like just going to translate, this new opportunity is going to translate so beautifully into your material world. Wow, Gemini, what a absolutely stunning reading for you. Let's grab one oracle card to close this out. What would be the best final closing message for our Geminis, Spirit? For Geminis, okay, it's this one right here. All right, deepening. We have deepening. Let's see. Once you're on Earth for enough lifetimes, there's a black cat. I don't know if any of you've seen a black cat recently. But if you have this message for you, once you're on Earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Wow. Yeah. So it's kind of like, to me, I'm hearing kind of just that surrender, that trust in the flow, as I do see initially starting off the reading, many of you are going through or just completing this very kind of like a heavy and very big transformation in your life, that is just bringing you into this space of anchoring within your own knowing and being able to be like, okay, you know, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Going back to what came through, there's, you know, it's a new frontier, and I'm open, you know, and it brings the peace of God. So you're deepening on your journey, Geminis. That's really beautiful, exciting. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me in this way. I love doing these readings for you. And otherwise, Gemini, we'll see you on the next video.